Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the Bengali Express monorail inside the Bronx Zoo. If you have limited access ticket, you have to buy an extra ticket to access this. Or if you have the advanced ticket, you can go wherever you want.
As we enter the Mongolian wild horse territory, they're right here for us to see. Keep your eyes peeled, folks. There's a foal out here. That's a baby
So
horse.
keep
He's
listening to
about
that
7 months
guy
old.
who
I
was
think the four
explaining
foals in the
everything
back there,
about the
you can see just
animals,
half the
all
size
the
of the other horse.
information, where
Look
they
at the rear. That thing
came
passes the
from,
area. Now,
and
you might notice some
everything else.
differences between these horses and domestic horses you're used to seeing.
Keep
They
on
got a stockier
watching.
build, even shorter legs. And check out that mane. They got that erect mane. It kind of looks like a mohawk. I guess you
Don't
could say
forget
they
to
are
subscribe,
genetically
like, and
awesome.
share. Thank
We're going
you.
to hand it off now to one of our scientists in the field. It's Jonathan. He's going to tell you a little more about the Mongolian wild horse. Jonathan Slad, the Russian Northeast Asian orchid from the conservation society. I believe that wildlife has a place on this earth. My job is to find practical solutions to allow people and wildlife to thrive together. The Przewalski's horse went extinct in the 1960s. When a researcher in Kazakhstan efforts in the country to bring these horses back to the Central Asian steppe. The world needs happy stories. Watch them in a single story. That's what's happening today. Here's Przewalski's horse. Now, we got our first animals here in 1902, and to date, we've had over 50 Mongolian wild horse foals born right here at the Bronx Zoo, including the one we saw today. Now, this area we're still passing, this is still Mongolian wild horse territory. We saw it in the Kanha Meadow. We'll see it in our next display. We give our animals a lot of room to move around in, and believe me, they do use every bit of it. Now, we'll have no trouble spotting our next animal, as they are the world's largest wild cattle. I'm talking about our gaur. That's G-A-U-R, gaur, also known as Indian bison. Male gaur can weigh up to 2,000 pounds. That's as much as a small car. He can stand up to 6 feet tall, be up to 10 feet long. With his impressive size and sharp horns, a male gaur can fight off just about anything, even a tiger. Gaur were highlighted on season 3 of the Zoo on Animal Planet, which is available for streaming. The gaur up here to the right of the train towards the back there area by the fence over there. We'll catch up with them in just a minute. In the meantime, I'm going to hand it off to one of our zookeepers. It's Dave. He's going to tell you a little more about the gaur. Hi, I'm Dave. Hi, Dave. Zookeeper here in Wild Asia. When the Bronx Zoo received 2 female and 1 male gaur from San Diego Zoo, it took a couple of introductions before all the animals were clear. But after a little bit of time, the breeding animals fully integrated into the herd, and we have the family that you see today. A family group of gaur can consist of 40 individuals. It is typically led by an older adult female called a matriarch. Since the 2 females and 1 male have been added to this family, there have been a number of offspring. This is important because gaur are considered to be a species. Interesting note about the gaur. If you've ever seen a can of Red Bull, that's the gaur on that can of Red Bull butting their heads together. I had a young man on my tours last week. He said we should call it red gaur. I don't exactly disagree with him. Now, practicing our scientific observation skills, you might be noticing a noise coming from a concrete jungle rather than an Asian one. It's easy to forget that the Bronx Zoo rests in the heart of an urban environment, but that noise you hear behind the train right now is traffic on the Bronx, on the Parkway. This large fence opposite the train was put up to block the noise of the traffic for the animals. And as we come around this curve and approach the end of the fence, I want to thank everybody for their cooperation so far. I seriously do appreciate it, but I do need to remind everyone to please remain seated. This would be an inconvenient enclosure to fall into, as we are now on the lookout for a tiger. Tiger stripes provide excellent camouflage, so they're often difficult to spot. Even professional researchers will have trouble spotting them in the wild. But we'll have no trouble spotting more tiger. That's Anakin. He's walking along the same direction as the train at the top of the hill over there. 2 types of tigers we have here in the Bronx, a Malayan and a Moor. A Moor is the larger of the 2 species, also known as Siberian tiger. Tigers are solitary animals and live alone in the wild. That's why you'll only see one of them in this exhibit at a time. He's got all this area to himself, and that's just the way he likes it. Young lady, purple shirt, please sit down. Thank you. Tigers hunt a variety of different animals, but prefer medium-sized deer and wild boar. A tiger will gorge itself on a fresh kill and eat up to 40 pounds of meat at one time. That's the equivalent of 160 hamburgers in one sitting. After a meal of that size, a tiger will usually not eat again for several days. You can see more tigers here at the Bronx Zoo by visiting Tiger Mountain. Have a nice afternoon. Anakin, may the force be with you. And as a bit of fun farewell to Anakin, we're in the back of the gaur exhibit. Look at the top of the hill here to the left. You'll see the gaur a little closer up. And then as you pass this tree line here after the gaur exhibit, we're going to be in the upper half of that Kanha Meadow. That first area we passed into, we came over the bridge. Let's see if we can't spot anybody we missed down below. As we enter the area, these honey brown deer sitting at the base of that tree, those are Barrasinga deer. Barrasinga deer, also known as swamp deer, because they hang out in the swamps of India to stay cool. The lighter colored deer sitting in the leaves over there, that's one of our Bactrian deer. And this smaller light brown animal you see right over there, that is one of our linebuck antelope.
40,000 muscles
Patty
in his
also has
trunk.
a small finger-like attachment at the end of her trunk. With that small finger, she can gently pick up a single blade of grass or an apple, or she can use all 40,000 of those muscles and pull a tree branch down with tremendous force. Patty's hanging in the back there. We've got tufted deer to see later in the tour. I think she's friends with them and she likes to visit with them. Have a nice afternoon, Patty. And as we bid a fond farewell to Patty, we're going to be on the lookout for another large mammal. If you see an animal that looks like it has armor plates for skin, a single horn at the end of her nose, and weighs around 3,500 pounds, not only are you an excellent estimator of weight, but you've spotted a greater one-horned rhinoceros. I happen to know we've got Collie out today. She's at the other end of the exhibit. You can see her through the trees, but we'll come around the other side. We're going to get news her once we get around to the other side. Today we know all rhinos are highly endangered. Recent estimations have the number at around 3,700 wild one-horned rhinoceroses that survive in India and Nepal. Here at the Bronx Zoo, we care for 5 endangered greater one-horned rhinoceroses. Now, caring for this very rare animal is one thing, but breeding is entirely another. Do we have any moms on the train today? Well, think about this, moms. A female rhino is pregnant for 16 months. Can you imagine being pregnant for almost a year and a half? After that, the baby will stay with its mother for 2 to 3 years. Waiting may take 12 to 16 months. We've had 14 baby rhinos born right here at the Bronx Zoo. And as we clear the tree line here, we're going to see Collie in the back there by the tree. Collie is a female. Now, many people think a rhino's skin is tough, but it's actually very sensitive and requires protection from the sun and insects. One of a rhino's favorite ways to protect its skin is to sit in a mud wallow like we see here in the back of the exhibit. Since Wild Asia opened in 1977, many rhinos have spent time enlarging this wallow. By stopping here at the Bronx Zoo, and considering how elusive they've been this season, I'm feeling very lucky. We get to see another one right here as we're leaving the area. I think that's the male. I think I see tusks on that guy.
Look right there, elephant.
Now, as we round this curve, get your cameras ready. We're about to be at the highest point of our ride. 35 feet over the Bronx River. Thousands of commuters cross this waterway every day, but underneath their highways and our elevated tracks, the river rushes along, providing a habitat for ducks, turtles, fish, and some Canada geese. Look downstream, you'll see the bridge we came over to start the tour.
On over there, the ducks.
Little baby ducks are here.
See so many
Now,
of
the
them.
rocky terrain in this next area is a perfect environment for our next tour. We're looking for our male markhor. We've got our Himalayan tar and our markhor. Several male markhor
found the one little duck.
Few female markhor down there by the fence to the left.
Look, we
Right
have
here in
more
front of
deer.
the train, these dark brown goats, those are our Himalayan tar. They're different than the markhor. You can see their horns just curl backwards. All the markhor's horns have twists to them. Now the male markhor is easy to spot. He's got those long curly
Every time you look at them,
hair around his neck and
look,
chin that kind of
look at the Himalayan goat.
The female markhor also has a hairy chin. She does not have that native hair.
We have here
Horns are
too.
much shorter. Now all these animals have a small pad on